Okay, Shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. When I said was all the praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, and the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh, Yah meaning He, Hawa meaning to be or exist. All right, so Yahweh means He is or He to be or He exists. Okay, and and Yahweh is not a so-called white man; He's a so-called black man. Bahashem, once again, meaning in the name. Ba meaning in. Ha meaning done. Shem meaning name. And Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Messiah. Yah meaning He, and Yahweh Shai meaning Savior, Deliver. And Yahweh Shai also is not a so-called white man; He's a so-called black man. Bahashem, once again, meaning in the name, and Rachah Kodash meaning Holy Spirit. Rachah meaning Spirit, and Kodash meaning Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that were well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, my name is Ashiarba. All right, and Sulaki, man. Sulaki. My name is Ashiarba, right? And this lesson is kind of impromptu, or rolling in the spirit type of lesson. All right, but something as well I want to talk about is, game over. Okay, and pretty much, rejoice at seeing these people's or seeing this place's downfall, man. Rejoice at seeing, all right, this society going down the drain. Rejoice at it, man. All right, becomes what, when I say that, I'm specifically talking to you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Seminole Indians, all right? And you're the true Israelites. All right, so rejoice at, America going down, this so-called, or the end of the world. All right, rejoice at all these things happening, because what comes after this, all right, is going to be the kingdom of heaven, all right, which is, which the Messiah Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, all right, is, let me just say Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, all right, the Messiah, all right, He's going to return. All right, not no Jesus, not no white man. Ain't no white man coming back. All right, but the Messiah, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, which Ha means the, Mashiach means anointed, or anointed one. So Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, or Yahweh Shai the anointed one. All right, He's coming back, man. Okay, and He's gonna bring down the so-called white man's rulership. All right, He's gonna bring down he's going to establish peace. He's going to establish righteousness on earth. Okay, and us Israelites, we're never going to go into slavery again. We're never going to go into captivity, because currently we're in captivity. Believe it or not, all right, we are. All right, but we're never going to go into captivity ever again. All right, we're going to be well off forevermore. All right, and it's going to start, when America is destroyed and when Yahweh Shai returns. That's when it's really, really going to start kicking up. Okay? When I say kicking up, meaning that's really going to be, the beginning. And I'll get that, actually. All right? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, in the 9th verse. Starting at verse 7. And it says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Alright, so and when shall be the end of the first, meaning the end of Esau's rule? Because what we're currently in right now is the so-called white man's rulership. So what shall be the end of the first, the end of Esau's rule, and the beginning of it, of it that followeth, the kingdom of heaven? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And you can read about that in Genesis 25 and 26. All right. You can read about the whole story of Jacob and Esau being birthed in Genesis 25th chapter. All right. And it actually has a meaning to it. All of what's being said in those verses from like the 23rd, 22nd verse on down has meaning to it, man. A great meaning to it. All right. Where it says Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. All right, which represents, us Israelites, pulling Esau out of power. Okay. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world. And that word world, I'm talking about the whole earth. Ecclesiastes 1:4 tells you the earth is always going to be here. All right, but the end of the world, the word world, and one of the definitions of the word world in the Greek is eon, which means a period of time or age. Okay? It says, for Esau is the end of the world, end of the age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So after the so-called white man goes down, the Israelites are going to be the next ruling power over the world. Okay? You know, the Israelites are going to be the next ruling power over the world, man. Okay? And let me get a precept. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 43. And it says, but the day of doom, doomsday, World War III, shall be the end of this time. Right. So that even tells you right there in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, that word world there is actually talking about a period of time. Okay? You know, it's talking about a period of time. This age that the so-called white man is ruling in. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for the coming, the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, where the Israelites are going to be in rulership. I'll get a precept. This is the book of two precepts real quick. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven, right, which God in the Hebrew means power, all right, shall the God or power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Precept. All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 7. All right. Two precepts real quick. Daniel 7. Actually, I'm going to just read verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. All right? So the kingdom of heaven, all right, is going to last forever. And that's going to be the Israelites' rulership, man. All right? You know? All right, so I'm going to go back to 2nd Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, wickedness, and temperance is at an end, lack of moderation. Infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Okay? So this is what's coming. Okay? This is what, so it's like we have to look forward to, you know, our future is bright. So, but you got to understand, all right, these things, okay, you know, when they happen, you know, pretty much what I'm trying to say is you got to wait, okay? We have to wait for these things to happen, because there's things that have to happen before we can get to the kingdom of heaven. We are going to get the kingdom, okay? The kingdom of heaven is only for the nation of Israel. The other nations, the heathen nations, they're going to be in it, but, you know, it's not for them. The kingdom of heaven is for the nation of Israel, all right? But we have to, you know, there's things we got to go through. We got to go through Jacob's trouble. We got to go through persecution. We got to go through the MOTB being mandated, the charagma, all right, the C-hip, the micro C-hip, all right? We have to go through these things first. There's different things we have to go through, man, all right, before we can, you know, the nuclear missiles, all right? I didn't say Jacob's trouble, you know, Yahushua returning, getting beamed up into the chariot, etc. We have to go through things before we can actually be in the kingdom, okay? But nevertheless, you know, so even that right there should tell you, if we got to go through these things, you should look forward to seeing America, because in order for one empire to rise, another one has to fall, okay? So you should be happy at seeing America fall, regardless of what these politicians and people in the world think, because you tell someone in the world that they're gonna, you know, they're gonna pretty much, they're gonna be like, what? They're gonna be confused. They're not gonna like that and understand what you're saying. You know, they're not gonna like it, nor they're gonna understand what you're saying. But you understand, us brothers, it's like-minded brothers, that believe, that teach and believe this doctrine that GMS teaches, all right, which is the truth. All right, we understand that we have to go through these things in order for us to get to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, we have to go through all of this. So we happy at seeing this devil fall. We see his power going. All right, we see these things happening, man. All right. So be happy. Okay, let me get a preset, man. Be happy at seeing these things, seeing prophecy take place, because it just shows that we are very close. All right, to one, Yahweh Shai's return. All right, we're close to the kingdom of heaven. Every day is a day closer to the kingdom, man. All right, but you got to be patient. One definition that goes into patience is look, one definition. The brother GMS feed the flock. You should type that in. You should check his channel out. It's good, this good brother, edifying. It says this world coming to an end should comfort you, and it should. It really should, man. All right. Let me get the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7. There'll be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. All right. Salaki, it says, a man that hath joy of his children, then watch this, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Okay? So we can be happy at seeing this devil fall, all right? America going down, all right? Because the Lord is going to destroy America, okay? But the Lord is going to beam up his elect, all right? And Lord willing, be a part of that, man, all right? Let me get this. Isaiah 13 and 19 through 22. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellencies shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did the Lord overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? By fire and brimstone. So Babylon the Great, aka America, because Babylon the Great is America, all right, is going to be overthrown. Well, it's going to go down the same way that Sodom and Gomorrah went down, which is fire and brimstone. But that fire and brimstone is going to come in the form of those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, that's what is. And these nations around the world are making this. They're making it. Okay, they're making these missiles. All right. So this is going to happen. All right. Verse 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So after America is destroyed, you're going to have these different desert animals, man. All right? In America, after the fire clears, the smoke clears, you're going to have these different desert animals in America. Verse 22, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. In her time, America's time is near to come. America's time for judgment and destruction, that day is near to come. And her days shall not be prolonged. All right? So it's over for this place, man. All right? And once again, gotta be happy, man, because, this is our last captivity. All right? We ain't, we us Israelites, the nation of Israel, even the 2/3, we never go after this. We never going back into captivity ever again, man. All right, Jacob's really going to experience freedom. We ain't got to pay these bills to this devil no more. You don't have to worry about all the hell and trauma that you go through now. All right, that we have gone through. But these heathens do. All right. Oh yeah, especially the so-called white man. Let me get this. This is the book of, bear with me, book of Lamentations, chapter 4. And starting from verse 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Edom, all right, the nation of Edom in the Hebrew, Edom is Adawam, all right, Adawam. That's how you say Edom in the Hebrew. And who are the Edomites? These so-called white people. All right, that is their biblical and actual identity. They are the Edomites, and their great grandfather, well, I say great grandfather, but their forefather is Esau. In the Hebrew, the way you say Esau is Ishashua, and that means wasted away is he, because it said he came out red. All right, you look at the so-called white man today, he's red. All right, his blood shows forth through his skin, and this is just facts. These are actual facts. Okay, you look at him, he's red, man. People get mad at us, but we're telling the truth. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? This devil is red. He's the red devil. Okay, ain't no pitchfork, no man with no horns. No, the so-called white man. All right, said in the first, Esau came out red. Okay, their blood shows forth through their skin. All right, this is the so-called white man. Okay, so they're going down. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup, which the cup is slavery, also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. But it says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So why not be happy, man? All right, why not rejoice at seeing this place fall? Yeah, we still got to go through let me look up some of these words, man, because I meant to get it and it slipped my mind. Because even though we know that this place is going down, we still got to go through these different we still got to go through these different we still got to live day by day. All right, we still got to be vexed here. We still have to go through all of these things. Okay, so this is why you got to this word right here. And the word here is long suffering. This is how we have to be. Long suffering and patient. But long suffering means having or showing patience in spite of troubles, especially those caused by other people. Now, let me look up this word patience. It says the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. But we can get angry or upset, but you can't act on it. All right, you get angry. You see these moles out here. You see this devil. You see these heathens doing all manner of sorts of wickedness. All right, but you get angry in it. You get angry at that. All right, and it's not. And once again, the scriptures say move with wisdom. So. Walk in wisdom toward them without. So you can't go out here cussing. You are. You in the middle of the street just walking. On your average. In your daily life. All right. You can't just walk around and start cussing out the so-called white man. So you a devil, etc. In the middle of the street or at the supermarket on the job. You don't do that. It's not wise, man. All right. People will label you as being racist and all these different types of things, and then just don't do that. You bringing unnecessary trouble upon yourself. All right, but you can get angry. Just keep it within yourself. Pray to the Lord. To speed this thing up. All right, so we can get out of here. All right, but nevertheless, we got to be patient and tolerate. When I say tolerate, I mean we got to be patient and we got to be patient throughout all these things we have to go through. So like we gotta be patient, and living day by day, man. All right, living day by day in this society, you gotta be patient. Going, paying the bills, and seeing the condition of our people, and seeing the wickedness that goes on. We have to be patient and endure these things. Okay, it's gonna get you upset. You should be upset at it. You should be. That's a righteous feeling. All right, to be angry at the right things according to the eyes of Yahweh, in the eyes of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh, to be angry, because I'm fumbling over my words and I don't want someone to misinterpret what I'm saying. All right, to be angry towards the things that are wicked in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is a right thing. That's righteous. All right. You know, give me 1 second. Let me look up something. I believe there was a definition that says indignation means righteous anger. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, indignation on Merriam-Webster. All right, if you could see that. All right, so I'll keep my phone bright, but it says indignation, anger aroused by something unjust, unworthy, or mean. You know, and this devil and these things that we see is all unjust. It's unworthy of being around. All right, so it's okay to be angry at it, but you got to be patient, man, because it is gonna come to an end. But you know, you gotta wait. Now let me get this scripture now. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and the vision with the prophecies, the MOTB, Jacob's trouble, the missiles, World War III, all that is for an appointed time. When the prophets saw these visions of these things, it was not, you know, for the time period that they were living in. It's for the time period we're living in now. Okay? And it says for an appointed time. So, and then once again, it's all these things are going to happen at a certain scheduled time that the Lord has it set up for it to happen. Okay? You know? So you have to be patient. Right? It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And not lie. The Lord don't lie. Now here's the point. Though it tarry, and let's look up this word tarry. Okay? Hang on a second. Tarry. Though it tarry, the Strong's is H4102. That H stands for Hebrew. All right? And the Hebrew word for tarry is maha. And it says to linger, tarry, wait, delay. All right? Let's look at that word delay on Google. Delay says make something, someone or something late or slow. A period of time by which something is late or postponed. Let me look at the word tarry. It says to linger in expectation. You know? So, though it may feel like it's taken a while for these things to happen, though it tarry, wait for it. Wait for it. Let me look at that word, wait. All right? The Strong's H2442, the Hebrew word here is chaka. Chaka. All right? It says to wait. Wait for, await. To wait for, to wait, tarry. You know? You got to be patient. Though it tarry, though it may take a bit long, wait for it. Because it will surely come. The Lord do not lie. It will not tarry. So be patient. Be patient, man. All right? But nevertheless, you know, you got to understand something, right? The Lord does all these things, okay? The Lord controls all these things that's happening, okay? And us, Israel, we are the Lord's woman, okay? Now, when you have a woman, right, you know, if everything's just, you know, going, you know, okay, everything is just normal, you know, the woman, unfortunately, you know, women, unfortunately, they get bored, all right? You know, it's just start, you know, leaving away from you and stuff like that. But, you know, but when you excite them, you know, they're still there, you know, interested, you know, even if it's bad, you know, with a woman, you excite them about something, you know, tell them something, you know, it's something instead of just being bored, okay? But the point I'm trying to make is, Israel, we're the Lord's woman, okay? And even though these prophets, you know, for example, the MOTB ain't been mandated yet, we still see what? We still see the news happening around the world, you know, the charagma, okay? We see the prophecy about that. We see the prophecy about to happen. So, knowing that, why would we wait? Asalakia, why would we leave from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai? You know, if anything, that makes us draw closer to the Lord, you know? You see in the MOTB about to pop off. You see in the famine of the word about to happen. These are all things that we prophesy about. Okay? These are all things that we prophesy about, man. right? So we see these things about to happen. So so you know, why would we leave the Lord? You know, we would be happy. We would be even happier because we see that these things is about. We see that prophecy about to happen, and ultimately, we about to come into power. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. See, once you know, all right, know where things are going. This is one of the beauties of prophecy. When you know where things are going, you know, it, you know, it's good. It's good, you know, but especially about this, that knowing that us Israelites are going to get the kingdom of heaven, that we're going to be a rulership forevermore. That should really, you know, make you excited because that's our future, and we always going to be in this. You know, we always going to be in power. The scripture says, Revelation the 21st chapter, right? I'm gonna get it. Revelation the 21st chapter and the 4th verse. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Right? There ain't gonna be no more pain, sorrow, death, you know, on all levels for the Israelites. Okay? So knowing that we have such a bright future ahead of us, and we're gonna be traveling in outer space to different planets, we'll have tons of children, you know, for the men, tons of women, you know. Our women gonna be in order, our children gonna be in order, the men of Israel gonna be in order, the earth is gonna be back in order. Okay, and we're Israelites, we're gonna be at the top. We have a bright future, and there's things that we're gonna be able to do, or let me say, there's things that's gonna happen that we don't even know of, man. All right, you know. So knowing that we have a bright future coming. Okay, let me get a quick example. All right. You know, let me get it, you know, a part of our bright future, okay? You know, because me personally, you know, not boasting, nothing like that. I'm not talking about myself too much, but, you know, I like traveling, okay? If I could, I would travel, you know, if that's something I, you know, would be allowed to do, you know, if the Lord allowed me to, you know, I would travel the world, you know. I just like traveling. I'm just a person who likes traveling, right? All right, but I'm about to read some. This is one of the many things that us Israelites are about to do, or about to, you know, have. Psalm chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen. The heathen are the other nations, you know. All these nations, you know, these nations, people on the earth, you know, like, for example, the so-called Chinese man, Japanese man, um, um, white man, so-called white man, those Africans, those actual Africans, all right, you know, the so-called East Indians, the so-called Arabs, all right, you know, so-called Polynesians, all right, all of these other nations outside of the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Native American Indians, the Seminole Indians, they all have their own biblical identities, okay, but they're the heathen. They're the heathen nations, okay. They're the nations that's not the nation of Israel, all right. So we're gonna actually have the heathens as our slaves, man. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance." And wait, that ain't it. And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So Israel, all right, is going to inherit even the most beautiful parts of the earth. You know, you look at these different vacation spots and things, man. You know, around the world, you look at these different vacation spots, and I believe a brother even brought out the word vacation. I'm gonna look it up on the Edamon online because I heard a brother say this. Vacation, and it says freedom from obligations, leisure, release, rest. All right. Vacancy, vacant position, leisure, freedom. We're gonna get freedom, man. All right. Exemption of being free from duty. You know, immunity earned by service. All right. You know, we don't gotta worry about being under so-called white man. Ain't no clocking in. Ain't no punching no clocks for no Israelites in the kingdom, man. All right. You know what? You know, you look at these different you know, nice vacation spots, and you're like, man, you know, and regular people even in the world just even say, you know, well, you know, we all, like, we people, we live on the earth. Why can't we go over there? Why can't we have that? Why do we have to stay here? You know, And Jake even asks that sometimes too. Jake will even say that sometimes. But hey, Jake, it's true. But the thing is, we under these curses and we're in slavery. You see, you can't even do anything you want. You know, you can't do. Let me say, you can't do a lot of the things that you want. Okay, you're in slavery. You under this so-called white man. You know, etc. All right, but but it's gonna come a time where things are gonna change, and we are gonna be able to have the most beautiful places, man, on the planet Earth, and it's gonna be a refreshed planet Earth. The Earth is gonna go back to the way it was to the time during the Garden of Eden. All right, we have a bright future ahead of us, man. But once again, in order for us to get there to the kingdom of heaven, we got to go through these things. We got to go through America collapsing. We got to go through Jacob's trouble. We got to go through the MOTB. And also, we have to go through us brothers. We got to go through the persecution. All right, some of us gonna have to be beheaded. This is part of prophecy. Okay, we have to go through these things in order for us to get to the kingdom. So these are things people in the world do not understand. They don't understand that we have to actually go through. These we have to go through this. These different prophecies, man. All right. So therefore, us understanding that and knowing that, we rejoice at seeing America fall, our enemies fall. Man, they're our enemies, man. The Bible calls them our enemies. Okay? We rejoice at seeing America fall. We rejoice at seeing, the collapse of this dollar and, all hell about to break loose. The family of the world, we rejoice. All right? You ask brothers that, they're going to tell you the same thing. Okay? Because we have vision. The Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah gave us vision, man. All right? The Lord gave us vision. Okay? According, these prophecies. Let me get this scripture. All right? The people in the world don't understand that. And that's, so that's why, they will, if we say that, if we tell them that, they will look at us crazy. Because they don't have the understanding. They don't understand prophecy as well. That's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 46. What is past I know, but what is for to come I know not. All right? So the stuff that's in the past, the things that happened already, yeah, we know of. Okay? There's even prophecies about things that happened in the past. People in the world, in general, they know the things that happened in the past. Okay? And there's records of things that happened in the past. Okay? But it says, but what is for to come, I know not. And that's what these people in the world, that's the level they're on. They don't know things to come. They don't know about, for the most part, they don't know that they don't know about that all hell gonna break loose. They can feel something that's gonna happen, but they don't know about all hell breaking loose. They don't know about the nuclear missiles. America's gonna be destroyed. They don't know about Yahweh Shai about to come back with the chariots of the Lord, which are those so-called UFOs. They don't know these things. All right, they don't know ultimately that these prophecies have to happen for us to get to the kingdom of heaven. They don't know this. So therefore, if we tell them that we rejoice, at seeing this place fall, all right, they'll look at us crazy because they don't have the knowledge, but we do. All right, Yahweh Shai gave it to us. All right. So, yeah, man, and ultimately, just look. The kingdom that's coming is a righteous kingdom. Who doesn't want righteousness, man? Only wicked people don't want righteousness. This is the book of 2nd. That's a fact. Only wicked people don't want righteousness. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens, meaning a new rulership, right? Down with Esau and with Jacob's rulership. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. 6 and 9. In a new earth. And that new, meaning refreshed. A refreshed planet Earth. Because it's going to go back to the way it was during the time of the Garden of Eden. Right now, the scriptures talk about the Lord is going to destroy them that destroyed the earth. And who's destroying the earth? The so-called white man. Why do you think they're doing all this deforestation? We had the Canada wildfires the other day. All right, they polluting the water. Look at your waters, man. It's green, black, brown, What is that? The air you breathe. This devil in control of the airplanes that fly in the air and chemtrails polluting the air, just destroying the earth. But the earth is going to be refreshed, you see? It says, wherein dwelleth righteousness, right? Because Yahweh Shai, you know, Yahweh Shai's kingdom is going to be a righteous kingdom. And Yahweh Shai ain't going to be just ruling over one part of the earth. No, the whole world, man. All right, so the whole world is going to be um, ruled in righteousness, man. All right, you know, under the Israelites. You see? So this is what's coming, man. So rejoice at seeing the downfall of this place. Rejoice at seeing the prophecies happen. Rejoice, 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 man. Okay? And Lord willing, we be us like-minded brothers that teach the doctrine that the apostles and elders of great millstone teach. Lord willing, we be of the elect. All right? Because the Lord is going to deliver us out of here. We're going to be able to look down on Babylon the Great, all right, burning up, you know, from the chariot, you know. And I'll actually end it with that. Revelation, the 15th chapter, starting at verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, having seven angels having the seven last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I saw as it were a sea of glass, the firmament, which people also call the ozone layer, mingled with fire, the fire from the nuclear missiles. Right? And them that had gotten the victory, them, talking about the elect, that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark being that charagma, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, because the elect going to be in the chariot above the firmament, watching the destruction take place, the nuclear destruction. Okay? And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. All right? So rejoice. Okay? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right? As well as comforting, man. Because we are coming into some scary times, but the Lord is going to be there for his elect through the whole way, even now. All right? But the Lord is going to be there for his elect, man. All right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rechak. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that were well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Peace to the Hebrew Shalom. So Shalom to the elect.